Hello everybody, this is AG here, and welcome back to the Haas IndyCar series. It's been a little while, and I apologize for the sporadic scheduling of this series, and we were supposed to go to Nashville 2 weeks ago. That never happened. We were supposed to do this race a week ago. Obviously that didn't happen, but we are here now, and hopefully we can get the gears turning again and get this series done on time. This is qualifying for the Michigan 100, one of the longer races that we will have this season. 50 laps tomorrow around this 2-mile racetrack in Brooklyn, Michigan. We are in store for an excellent and entertaining race here on this super speedway. Qualifying for the ovals, the group qualifying sessions. We have 2 groups in the first round. 13 drivers in each group. The top 6 fastest from each group move on to round 2. They go at it again for 5 more minutes. Top 6 from that group move on to the fast 6. And then the fast 6 goes for the pole, and that will determine the starting lineup here for this race from Michigan. In round 1A, or Group A, I should say, however you want to call it, we have Trey Smith, Nathan Faden, Brian Rodriguez, Thomas Troxel, Nicholas Sambadio, Cole Raymond, Brandon Nelson, Logan Williams, Brock Nelson, Jesse Turner, Reggie Fogelman, Caleb Rose, and Chris Reynolds. And then in round 1B, we have Zachary Fitzwater, Ace Garcia, Landon Smith Jr., Ethan Lewis, Elijah Gordon, Noah Clifton, Zach Winkle, Justin Zidell, Eric Monaco, Angel Oliveira, Scott Upton, Richard Kingart, and Jay Knapp. Let's go ahead and get these guys to roll off and start qualifying here for Michigan. Round 1A, all groups 5 minutes long. All rounds 5 minutes long here for Michigan, so not much time for these guys to get those times in, but we will see how it all goes down here for round 1A right now. And here we go, ready to get this qualifying session underway. Couple guys heading out into the pit lane here. We only have ourselves 5 minutes for these drivers, so not much time for these guys to get out there and get these good lap times in, but we will definitely have to see who comes out first and who starts this whole cycle. That'll be Thomas Troxel, number 67. Now, the very interesting thing about this season so far in the Haas IndyCar Series is we have the same amount of winners as the real-life IndyCar Series does, the NTT IndyCar Series. However, we've had 2 more races than they have so far this season. We have 6 winners in 11 races. They only have 6 winners in 9 races. So we've had, in theory, more multiple-time winners than they have. But we have had more races where a driver who's already won has gone on to win. It's definitely been a very difficult road to victory lane for a majority of the field. Only 6 drivers have gone the victory lane this season. Trey Smith and Zachary Fitzwater have both won 3 races this season. Elijah Gordon has won twice. And then we have 3 drivers who have won 1 race: Nathan Faden, Angel Oliveira, and Richard Kingart. Zachary Fitzwater has won every high-speed oval this season except for the Indianapolis 250, where he has finished 2nd. Trey Smith, who is the points leader, won that race. So the top 2 guys in points have been getting a lot of their runs, their good runs this season, on the ovals. First driver to complete a lap, Thomas Troxel, by 33.591. Of course, only the top 6 matter here in this session. Of course, position 7 through 13 will determine the respective rows, 7 through 13 in the back of the field, for the starting lineup in tomorrow's race. Chris Reynolds to the top of the board, number 22 machine. Brandon Nelson, excuse me. Chris Reynolds drives the 22 in the Wawa Pro Series, and that's what I've been doing lately, and it's been a while since I've done this series. Brandon Nelson is the fastest. Now the 67 of Thomas Troxel, who was getting a bit of a pull there from Jesse Turner. He got a bit of a pull there on that lap. Is back up top with Turner in 2nd. I do feel very strongly that in this race we will have a first-time winner on the season, a driver who has yet to win this season go to victory lane. This racetrack, the racing that we're going to see, is definitely going to encourage that. We'll just have to see who it ends up being. Who knows? We could end up with Trey Smith winning his 4th race on the season. I know the rest of the field doesn't want that to happen. 321 points in the season. He won the last race at Road America. He's won the last 2 races. He won the Indy 250 and won Road America as well. So he's on a hot streak right now in that 41 machine, and there he is. But he's all by himself right now. Doesn't have any pull, and That's what you want in these group qualifying sessions here in the Haas IndyCar Series on these super speedways. You want someone ahead of you, get that slight draft, and that speeds you up just a little bit. Nicholas Amadio in this group. It's been an interesting season for Amadio. He is 9th in points, but 9th in points, so well over 100 points off the points lead, and a lot of those points have gone to the top guys this season. Nathan Faden, right now the top guy here in round 1A. Great time for him, and he's got that distance on the guys ahead of him, and that's where you want to be. If you want to get a pull on someone, you want to be maybe about 10 car lengths behind them, and then on the lap, pull right up to their gearbox near the end of the lap. And I think we're seeing that out of Nathan Faden right here. I think he's going to have another fast time. Across the line, he improves his time to a 33.027. So it is Nathan Faden, Chris Reynolds in the 50, the 18 of Logan Williams, the 38 of Jesse Turner, the 67 of Thomas Trossel, and you can't keep Trey Smith out of it. Even though he's running by himself, he is 6th quickest right now, and he just improved his time some more, but he still remained in the 6th position, so he's on the verge of being knocked out, but the time is almost out here in Michigan 100 qualifying. And the opportunity for anyone to surpass him for that 6th position and move themselves inside that top 6 is getting smaller every second. You may see some guys be able to pull it off, but tire wear also going to come into effect here, and as these guys get to their 3rd and 4th laps on the racetrack, it's going to be harder to get a faster time. Nathan Faden, though, may improve his time just a little bit more right here. We'll have to see if he can do so in this 00 machine. Doesn't look like he will. However, 24 machine of Reggie Fogelman has taken 5th, and that's going to push Trey Smith outside the top 6. So it doesn't look like Trey Smith is going to start up front. He looks like he'll probably start in the 13th position for the Michigan 100 tomorrow. But Fogelman will have an opportunity at the pole position. Now Thomas Troxel on the bubble. But we're almost done with this round right here. I think after 30 more seconds, that will be official. Thomas Troxel looking to get the pole here. He's had a very strong season. Didn't have a good race at Road America, but he's 7th in points, 121 behind with 9 races left to go. And, you know, a couple of mistakes out of Trey Smith, a couple of bad runs out of those guys ahead of him. And if he gets a couple of wins, and he's very capable of getting a win this season. His teammate, Zachary Fitzwater's won 3 times already this year. You could definitely see Thomas Troxel possibly have a shot at this championship. Nathan Faden, Chris Reynolds, Logan Williams, Jesse Turner, Reggie Fogelman, and Thomas Troxel make it on to round 2. Trey Smith will start 13th. Brock Nelson will start 15th. Cole Riemann will start 17th. Brian Rodriguez will start 19th. Brandon Nelson will start 21st. Nicholas Amadio will start 23rd. And Caleb Rose will start 25th in the Michigan 100 tomorrow. Let's go on to round 1B here from the Michigan International Speedway and see who joins those top 6 for round number 2. And here we go for round 1B here in Michigan 100 qualifying. Zachary Fitzwater, Ace Garcia, Landon Smith Jr., Thomas Troxel, not Thomas Troxel, Ethan Lewis, Elijah Gordon, Noah Clifton, Zach Winkle, Justin Zaidel, Eric Monaco, Angel Oliveira, Scott Upton, Richard Kingart, and Jay Knapp. Scott Upton, the first driver out on the racetrack. They won the pole for California at the beginning of the season. However, that was a single-car qualifying effort. With the group qualifying maybe a little bit harder to win the pole. Probably going to need a little bit of a slipstream in order to get inside that top 6, and we'll have to see if they can pull that off. We have 6 guys who made it on: Nathan Faden, Chris Reynolds, Logan Williams, Jesse Turner, Reggie Fogelman, and Thomas Troxel. They're going to be on to round 2, and the top 6 from this round will also join those guys and go for the pole here in just a few minutes. Noah Clifton here in the number 23 machine. In a bit of a mid-season form, 12th in points coming into this race. 142 behind, actually 137 behind, excuse me. But still, that's 2 whole races and then some. So a lot of these guys are almost out of championship contention this early on in the season with 9 races left to go. I mean, they're not mathematically out, of course, but it's definitely going to be difficult for him to win the championship. Trey Smith and Zachary Fitzwater have a bit of a chokehold on the field here so far this season. They both won 3 times already, and especially in Zachary Fitzwater's case, been very hard to beat on these high-speed ovals. 4 of the high-speed ovals this season have been won by those drivers, and I think that's how many high-speed ovals we've had so far this season. It's 4. So either Trey Smith or Zachary Fitzwater have won the high-speed ovals this season, and Fitzwater almost won the Indy 250. So Fitzwater has almost won every single high-speed oval this season. And this is the next one. There will be 2 more, Nashville Superspeedway and then the Pocono Raceway. And the finale is at Pocono, 50 laps there around that 2.5-mile racetrack. That's going to be an interesting one. Scott Upton right now fastest, but they don't have any drafting help. 25 as well. Angel Olvera is out there. The good time. Richard Kingart looking to get a little bit of vengeance from failing to qualify for that Indy 250. Gonna have a good opportunity at having something go his way here in the Michigan 100. Landon Smith Jr. right now second. Scott Upton in third there. Elijah Gordon, Angel Olvera, and Jay Knapp. It's not been the season Jay Knapp has hoped for. 197 behind. You know, it's interesting, though. I just realized 26th to 6th is closer. So 6th in points, Landon Smith Jr., and 26th, Jay Knapp, are only separated, if I can do the math correctly here, by 84 points. First to 6th are separated by 113 points. So Jay Knapp has more of a mathematical chance at finishing top 10 in points than Landon Smith Jr. does in getting his brother Trey Smith in the championship. Fitzwater, though, it's going to be hard to beat him. He's fastest, and you got that pull off of Jay Knapp ahead of him, or Eric Monaco, excuse me, in the 37 machine. Monaco is second quickest, and you got Landon Smith Jr., Richard Kingart, Zach Winkle, and Elijah Gordon. That's the top 6 right now. And they're looking to go for the pole here in the Michigan 100, and passing's you're gonna need a little help to make passes. It's not gonna be a complete cycle race, but everyone's gonna be on each other. It's gonna be a pack race, but it's not gonna quite be a cycle race per se. I think we'll see, you know, if you guys kind of stay up front, there will be a cycle of pit stops, of course, and that will definitely affect who gets the race victory. But we'll just have to see how it all goes down. I do not anticipate it being a very caution-filled race. I actually anticipate a caution-free race tomorrow, which is good. We don't really want any high-speed accidents on a place like this. Eric Monaco, 37, is second quickest, but Fitzwater, first to go under 33 seconds in qualifying today. Justin Zeidel's up there, Michigan native. Of course, he's one of 2 Michigan natives that I know of running in this race. He along with Elijah Gordon, and they're both right now inside that top 6, looking to go into round 2 and have a shot at the pole. Zach Winkle there in the 28. He's also top 6 as well, and Richard Kingart holds the last position. These guys have figured out a little bit more than I think the rest of the field has. In that first round, we didn't see quite as few of these groups here, but we're seeing these guys really work together and get those fast times in, and that has really benefited Fitzwater and Monaco. They're the 2 fastest guys, and then Justin Zeidel hanging on to these guys in 5th right now. You could see Kingart's time get bounced. However, we're almost down to the end of this second round, or round 1B, I should say. But Kingart may be able to hold on here and have a shot at the pole. Like I said, as these tires wear out, those times tend to fall back just a little bit. I think that's what we're seeing right now out of these guys. I just don't think anyone's going to find themselves inside that top 6 right near the end of this session. Not quite like Road America, where you can get a better lap later on in the runs. Not quite how it works here at Michigan. That will do it for round 1B. And Fitzwater, Monaco, Elijah Gordon, Zach Winkle, Justin Zeidel, and Richard Kingart have the honors of moving on to round number 2. Landon Smith Jr. in the number 34 will start alongside Trey Smith, his brother, in row number 7. Row 8 will see Brock Nelson and Angel Olvera. Row 9 will see Cole Raymond and Scott Upton. Row 10 will be Brian Rodriguez and Jay Knapp. Row 11 will be Brandon Nelson and Noah Clifton. Row 12 will be Nicholas Samadillo and Ace Garcia. And row 13 will be Caleb Rose and Ethan Lewis. Let's go on to round 2. Zachary Fitzwater, Eric Monaco, Elijah Gordon, Zach Winkle, Justin Zidell, Richard Kinghart, Nathan Faden, Chris Reynolds, Logan Williams, Jesse Turner, Reggie Fogelman, and Thomas Troxel. The 12 drivers in round number 2. Top 6 go on to the Fast 6, and then they go for the pole. Let's see who gets it done in the next round. Here we go for round number 2. 12 drivers, fastest 6 go on to the Fast 6 shootout. And then positions 7 through 12 in the starting lineup determined right here. We have Zachary Fitzwater, Eric Monaco, Elijah Gordon, Zach Winkle, Justin Zidell, and Richard Kinghart, who moved on from round 1B. And then round 1A saw Nathan Faden, Chris Reynolds, Logan Williams, Jesse Turner, Reggie Fogelman, and Thomas Troxel advance on. So 6 of those guys will be in the Fast 6. But the other 6 will have decent starting positions for tomorrow's race, starting from 7th to 12th. Bit of an unknown. We have not come here in the Haas IndyCar Series since 2015, and even then, that really shouldn't count because I didn't know how to work INIs 7 years ago, and it basically played out as if the stock cars were racing here. Obviously, I know how to work with grip and everything else that is fun to work with in the INIs of this game. So these guys will be going more of a realistic speed. Reggie Fogelman. He's had an interesting season. It hasn't been too stellar, but he's had his flashes of brilliance, and this is one of them right here, driving for Nathan Orman Motorsports. Of course, Nathan Orman Motorsports has been doing an excellent job over in the Wall Wall Pro Series with their driver, Gary Corelli. Corelli actually made a start in this series in the Indy 250, did excellent in that race, and he has shown a lot of strength over there. But Reggie Fogelman, doing an excellent job so far this weekend here at Michigan. Looking to have a shot at the pole position here in the Michigan 100. And of course, a bonus point towards the winner of the pole, as always here in the Haas IndyCar Series. You guys kind of separated on the racetrack here. No one really in a group right now, so it may kind of be based on pure speed for these guys. You may see something out of Logan Williams and Jesse Turner right here. For these drivers, is a good opportunity at finding themselves up front if they can work together. Fitzwater, who has the fastest time overall today, and I actually remember to keep the weather the same for each session. Yeah. We'll have to see if Fitzwater can, in fact, hold on to that fastest time again here in round number 2. But Elijah Gordon, Justin Zidell, they're both in this session, and both Michigan natives who would love to win this race specifically. And Elijah Gordon, I give a good opportunity, a good chance of doing so. Justin Zidell has not had the season he has hoped for, actually failed to qualify for the Indy 250, so 2019 champion, definitely in a bit of a rut right now, but a win here in Michigan will turn all of that around. Logan Williams currently holds on to the fastest time, and he's got a bit of a group going on here with Chris Reynolds and Jesse Turner. But for those drivers, looking pretty sporty right now, but Justin Zidell has just gone to the top of the board as he had a bit of a slipstream off of Reggie Fogelman. So right now it's Zidell, now Jesse Turner has gone to the top of the board, and Chris Reynolds, these 3 guys all to the top. Logan Williams, Chris Reynolds, and Jesse Turner, the top. Well, they were the top 3, but since then, Fogelman and Zidell have moved themselves back up into those positions in the 0-0 of Nathan Faden, last driver in at the moment. Thing is, nobody else out there has any help. It's the drivers that have help that are getting the speed, and that's the case. That's why we were initially going to do single car qualifying on all the ovals, but I can't. I don't have the time to do that. That's a little much. Little much to do that now. Elijah Gordon has found himself. He just knocked off Nathan Faden for that last transfer spot into the Fast 6. So both of the Michigan natives looking to make it into the Fast 6, Elijah Gordon and Justin Zeidel. Still got a bit of time left. Logan Williams with the fastest time right now in the number 18, but he's been getting that slipstream off of Jesse Turner and Chris Reynolds. I just realized, too, you're going to have two guys who failed to qualify for the Indy 250 in the Fast 6 here. Both Chris Reynolds in the number 50 and then the 5 of Justin Zeidel. Both of those drivers could have a very good opportunity at winning the pole here for the Michigan 100. Jesse Turner's going to have a good shot. It's not been the best of seasons for Turner this year. Had a good run at Road America, but outside of that, it's not really been that strong of a season for him. Only, let's see here, only one top 5, and I believe that came at Road America last time out. No change in the top 6 here, so it's looking like it's going to stay the same. Elijah Gordon, I think he's going to hold on here. No one else in the group and no one else with fresh tires, and those tires wear out quickly, even in 5 minutes. Should have 30 more seconds here, and then after this, that will do it for round number 2 in Michigan 100 qualifying. So Logan Williams, Chris Reynolds, Jesse Turner, Reggie Fogelman there in the 24, and then the 5 of Justin Zeidel, and the 42 of Elijah Gordon. On to the Fast 6. Nathan Faden and Zachary Fitzwater will be in row number 4. Eric Monaco and Richard Kinger will be in row number 5, and then Zach Winkle and Thomas Troxel will be in row number 6 for tomorrow's Michigan 100. There are the official round 2 results. Now on to the Fast 6, 5 minutes for Logan Williams, Chris Reynolds, Jesse Turner, Reggie Fogelman, Justin Zeidel, and Elijah Gordon. Let's see who wins the pole here from Michigan in the Haas IndyCar Series. And here we go, ready to determine who wins the pole for the Michigan 100. Logan Williams, Chris Reynolds, Jesse Turner, Reggie Fogelman, Justin Zeidel, and Elijah Gordon. One of those 6 drivers will be leading us to the green flag tomorrow at noon Eastern Time, right here on the channel. Definitely excited to see who gets it done. A lot of heavy hitters here, and a couple of guys who missed the Indy 250, but Chris Reynolds, Justin Zeidel, 2 very solid drivers, and you got Jesse Turner, Elijah Gordon, both 20-time winners on the channel. Of course, we don't have many guys in this Fast 6 who have had a very good season in terms of points, but in terms of their prowess on the channel as a whole, a lot of experience going on. The highest guy in points, actually, in this Fast 6 is Elijah Gordon in the number 42, who's already won twice this season. Could be in store for a 3rd win tomorrow. We'll just have to see. There's Logan Williams. My hope is that everyone goes out on their own, and it truly comes down to who has the fastest car. There's Chris Reynolds in the 50. Reggie Fogelman's going to come out right here. There's Jesse Turner. Oh, Turner may try to get a bit of a draft here on Fogelman. We'll have to see if he, in fact, does so. Here's Logan Williams in number 18, all by himself. Same with Chris Reynolds. They're both starting their flying laps. Fogelman and Turner, they may not be close enough for anything to actually work. We'll just have to see if that, in fact, works out. Sorry, my mom's texting me. She's at the grocery store. She's showing me things at the grocery store that I might like, and you know what? I really want some iced coffee. I love that. I love coffee. Not like many of you are watching this anyway, and that's no shot at you guys. I understand you have lives, you know, but, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I don't care too much anymore, and we're all just having fun, all right? Logan Williams is having a good time. He's got the fastest time right now, 33.417. Everyone's on their own, so it's going to come down to who has the fastest time right here. Turner going to complete his first lap. 4.79, so Williams still holding on, and Gordon finally getting out there with 2 minutes left. Fogelman in the 24, all by himself. He's right now the slowest. Zeidel in second in the number 5, 33.465. But Williams still miles ahead of everybody else right there in terms of the fastest time. It's going to come down to Elijah Gordon here. And he's about to start his lap in the number 42. So it's a little ways to go until we see what Elijah Gordon can do here. But we're going to follow with him. Williams just sped up his time. 37.3 is what Gordon's going to have to beat here. No one's got a draft, so we're going to focus with this 42. Seidel is second, 43.1, but still not enough for Logan Williams. Elijah Gordon is going to be Williams' only threat here for this pole, I do believe. And I think Gordon's going to have a couple of laps here to get to that 18 machine. Turner now up the second, 4.10. Gordon going to cross the line for his first lap, 4.13, and that he may be able to, if that's his first lap. His second lap may be a bit faster. He may be able to get to that 18. Reynolds is 6th, Fogelman is 5th, Seidel is 4th. I don't think anybody else except Gordon's going to advance any more in their times. Elijah Gordon have to beat a 37.3 to win the pole for the Michigan 100. Across the line. Will he improve? He will improve, but not enough to beat the 18. However, he will go to second and just beat out Jesse Turner for the outside pole. I think it's safe to say that Logan Williams going to start on the pole position for tomorrow's Michigan 100 here from the Michigan International Speedway. And he'll get a bonus point towards the championship for that. Turner going to take it back away from Gordon. Oh, and the times are actually still improving for these guys, but Logan Williams still holds on to that fastest time. He actually improved his time right there. Turner found a little bit more speed, took that outside pole away from the 42. But could not quite hold on to it. And Turner will call it a day, so will Logan Williams, Elijah Gordon. This is going to be the last chance right here. 36.2 that Gordon has to beat. He's improved every lap. We'll see if he improves on his 4th lap. He will not. That will officially do it. Logan Williams wins the pole for the Michigan 100 here in the Haas IndyCar Series. Seidel will be 4th there as you see him cross the line one last time. So Logan Williams will be starting alongside Jesse Turner, Elijah Gordon, Justin Seidel in row number 2, Reggie Fogelman, and Chris Reynolds in row number 3. That'll do it for the Fast 6, and that'll do it for qualifying here from Michigan. You see the starting lineup for the Michigan 100 there on the right-hand side of your screen. Logan Williams wins the pole for the Michigan 100. We'll start alongside Jesse Turner, Elijah Gordon, Justin Seidel in row 2, Reggie Fogelman, Chris Reynolds in row 3. Then it's Nathan Faden, Zachary Fitzwater, Eric Monaco, Richard Kingart, Zach Winkle, Thomas Troxel, Trey Smith, Landon Smith Jr., Brock Nelson, Angel Olvera, Cole Raymond, Scott Upton, Brian Rodriguez, Jay Knapp, Brandon Nelson, Noah Clifton, Nicholas Sam Medeo, Ace Garcia, Caleb Rose, and Ethan Lewis. That is how it will start for tomorrow's Michigan 100. 50 laps around this 2-mile racetrack here for the 12th race of the season in the 2022 Haas IndyCar Series. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow at noon Eastern Time for the Michigan 100 here from the Michigan International Speedway. And congratulations to Logan Williams for winning the pole here from Michigan. I will see you guys later.